considering the third place match, we do have 6 matches. I would say we stream everything. What do you think?
I like it. I'm here for it. Let's do it. We can start with Deagle and Dog.
Yep. I'm just gonna tell them what we are about to do. So the first round is gonna be Deagle and Dog, exactly. Oh, it looks like Kitty and Legshot are training in the meantime. That's fine. I'm gonna start the final.
Those two never end.
Whatever. Challenge? Uh-oh. No.
Uh-oh.
Ah, okay. Okay, everything should be fine now. I hope, at least.
And Dog just had a crash too, so it's...
Oh, okay.
So we have to wait just another second.
I mean, we can start with Bowser and Dex if it takes longer for Dog. I'm not sure.
Well... Can we pivot? See if they're ready.
Okay, Dex is actually here. Deagle and Dog. Okay, never mind. Deagle and Dog are in. Okay. Okay, this is going to be. Okay, Dog is back, and we are gonna stream Dog and Deagle first. Well, that's just how it goes with technical difficulties sometimes. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna give them the go. I have to do that. I'm even gonna hold off on the pictures for now because that would take too much time.
That's a rare thing for you.
It is, but I'm not unreasonable, I would say. Sometimes. Oh, okay.
The kingdom needs a reasonable princess. Okay, so Deagle started. I mean, they both started with a good offense. This looks like Deagle's was a bit bigger, and Dog is starting to work through it. Has some solutions, but in a low stack situation, Deagle has a little bit more to work with if he needs it. He did a good job popping that 5 to give him some extra time because that would have been.
Dog, you have the reds. You have okay.
Certain
Never mind, you
death.
have the greens.
I'm loving this match already. They're coming out swinging. Ooh, Deagle's in the low stack situation now. He got lucky with those light blues.
He has a ton of
He should have kept
a
that
lot of chains
red
on
up
top of
there.
him. But Deagle does a good job in his low stack. Goes from chain to chain.
I will complain though, Deagle, don't downstack so quickly when you're in low stack and you're dealing with a big chain. Let your panels sit for a second and make sure that that down stack is the right move, because you have, if you have the time while the big chain is popping and you only have a couple options, that's the kind of thing you got to do to let yourself live in low stack.
Oh, no, double swap!
Whoa.
Oh,
The double swap, but
Dark
you did
boost.
good.
Okay, good job, Deagle.
We're fine. Oh
Oh
no!
no! What Deagle had to do here was to swap the green to the left, let it drop, and then did he have the time to downstack the last panel? I'm not.
You know,
I'm not
overall,
too sure actually, but
that was a great first match, though.
it was, yeah.
They both were taking big swings at each other right away. There was no like little footsie back and forth nerves. They both took their shot right away. Okay.
Another good chain coming from Dog. Deagle almost topped out. Starts the clear now.
Yeah, we're just kind of munching through these medium-sized chains. A little bit of combo garbage scared Dog, but I guess not topped out.
Close calls for Deagle.
Yeah, with that chain from Dog, Deagle is going to be topped out for a while with some good factory layering. Excuse me.
Deagle also
Another good.
had a small tier 2 available, but it was actually he didn't have the time to use it. I think it was there for a couple seconds, I think.
And he had that good reflex to the second that things are, make a quick burn if you don't have a solution right away.
Yeah. Dog could have set up the purples. I didn't like that burn in the middle that Dog did, because it actually dropped the purple one on the top, and had he just aligned the purples on the left for +5 instead of the +4 he did, then he would have cleared. So there was definitely an option there.
Yeah, a lot of little micro decisions that affect wins and losses at this level. Yeah, Dog didn't quite have time for to get the blues over, but also did a little bit of burning, that unnecessary burning that could have watched out for. Kind of reduced their options in the first place.
Two small chains coming from Dog and one big one from Deagle. I guess that Deagle is going to be able to work quicker through his chain. Dog made a little stop. But is about to build. Oh, the combo storm! Yeah. And Dog was not prepared for that at all. I'm pretty sure he was aiming for the +4 with the light blues, but he had to arrange that one correctly first.
I also like that it looked like Deagle did kind of intentionally a good layering of combo storm. It was just a single 4 combo and then a bunch of 5s. So it all came down as quickly as it really could have.
Yeah. A ×7 versus a ×10. Let's see who comes out on top.
We were just saying don't worry about that kind of thing.
And Dog already working his way up to a 6, 7. Okay, Deagle is out of garbage. How big is Dog gonna make his chain? Ooh. Okay, it was
pretty
an
big.
8, immediately followed up by a 3, I might add. So Dog is already,
that'll slow down Deagle for sure.
working on the follow-up. And Deagle couldn't capitalize on his ×10 enough to top dog out permanently.
Right. There was like a little moment the dog had where if dog was topped out, it may have resulted in a quick loss, but
Ooh, that looked like
I think
yeah, dog was
dog was
fumbling
about to do a
bit.
little misstep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dog was
like
fumbling on top.
if Deagle had lived another half a second, it might have gone the other way.
Very likely.
Take this. Ouch.
Ooh, not a quick kill!
That tower on the right, yes, that was a fast snipe.
Yep, and it's just like it was just because like you know you're in the middle of like doing a chain and the chain messes up. You got to just be like, nope, it didn't work. Move on to the next thing. I left this big hole. That's the bigger problem.
Do it.
Okay.
You're annoying.
Oh, Deagle.
Fight me.
I'm not sure what happens there. Deagle had two options. The yellows to the left and the I don't remember the color, but he had something to the right as well. So I'm not sure what that was. Maybe indecisiveness. Go left, go right. Wasn't sure.
Could have just been a little hiccup in general. Just you know you're moving and your finger gets slipped up or something. But
Yeah.
so Deagle's gonna have to rein it in because well there you go. Now they're at match point before I can even say anything. Game 9, baby. First match of the final bracket. You love to see it.
Oh, dog fumbles his opener a little bit.
This is hardly a scratch to me. Find the rhythm. Duard, I can still go. T-photon. Gaze upon my. Shall I try a bit harder? Nilgiri burst.
Okay. I think we're gonna be. Oof. That combo storm was a little scary, but didn't top off dog.
I will end you.
Oh, missed the insert. Okay, got this one at least.
How do you like this?
Dog sends more small chains.
This is hardly a scratch.
Deagle is topped out.
Duard strike. Find the rhythm.
Was topped out, I should say.
I'm saved. I can take this.
Good clear by Deagle. I
This is
think we've
hardly a scratch to me.
stabilized to the point where no one's really doing anything to each other. We just got real scared for a moment.
Still go on.
It is the final match.
Show you my
It's hard to make that final move.
Yeah, both sides are seem very wary. Neither one wants to just drop the set and thus
I can take this.
they play a little bit more
Okay, but dog was
defensively.
really scaring me with that. Letting it just raise, and now we're topped out,
The
and
back
then we
swap, no.
didn't get the light blue over. Oh no.
Yeah, played a little bit too
That's it.
played a little bit too defensive and ended up in a spot where dog couldn't find anything in the end. That is really unfortunate. But
Those were some good games and an excellent first
They-
match to start our
yep,
final bracket
they
out.
were. That was 5-4 for Deagle. So Deagle is gonna advance and gonna fight Legshot in the semifinals.
Should be a good one. Next
And-
up, we got Bowser and Dexterian.
Yep. Now I'm gonna give you guys the go. I think you're both in the chat, so I'm gonna do the announcement anyways.
I've not been doing the predictions, and now I have an ad too in the chat. I wonder has
Okay, they are here. They can start. Is Shogun now a boomer term? No, it's not. I would hope it's not. That is very much just a regular term for us. Also, good luck to both of you, Bowser and Dexterian. You can start whenever you're ready.
Oh, yeah. Hypoglycemia.
I get that. I actually have to look up the term, but I understand the the implications.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Yes, that's what it is. Okay.
How do you say it in German?
Well, niedriger Blutzucker.
Oh, I love it. I heard blood sugar in there, which is, that makes sense. But
I mean, yes, that is blood sugar, but it's just hypoglycemia. So that hypoglycemia is the actual term.
hmm I just love hearing other languages and like, especially Germans, because it sounds so close to English in so many ways, but it just sounds like, you're saying English in a funny accent.
Well, can't change my accent.
I think mine's funnier a lot of the time. All right, so
Ooh, GM Kitties, thank you for the thank you for the abonnement. For the gifted one, thank you very much.
right, Bowser's. Wow, Dexterian really has some good layering on Bowser. This is
Okay.
gonna be okay. Mine's clear though.
It looked a little scary.
Both a little low. Dexterian's second tier is not gonna provide a clear, but doesn't look like he needs it.
Nice stealth there, Bowser. Yellow. Okay, still got the yellow on the left. But
Looked like Bowser was hovering over those oranges, thinking about it, but which could have given him more time, but I
yeah,
guess
but
decided against it.
at the same time, it would have just burned the reds, so he would have had two burns, one with the oranges after the reds first and the oranges probably afterwards, and then he wasn't sure. Can I get to my clear like that? Came probably to the conclusion of no, and then tried something different. But there wasn't much else to do, unfortunately.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta just commit to the bit. My instinct was definitely to just make that burn, and then I'll let future me figure out the solution.
I ain't gonna be
Oh, Bowser.
Okay.
Down stack.
I
Okay, got the
was
reds.
trying to get that transition, but just had enough time to live. Ooh,
Oh,
Dex.
Dex.
Okay.
Yeah, low stack, and well, there were yellows in the tier 2, but I'm not sure how feasible it would have been. The yellows were rather far apart, and I'm not sure how much time he actually had.
You seem to be worth
Oh, this attack from Bowser is gonna be good.
Yeah.
Lots
Goes
of
up
little
to
combo
8.
garbage mixed in.
But Dex was actually ready for it. Had a nice combo at the bottom.
Like that he's conserving his panels and not burning him yet.
how tall can you you're to the full.
Stealth chain from Bowser. Nice chain extensions there.
Okay, but Dex, I see you going for the 8s. The 8 combos in the middle of that. I didn't agree with the second one. The first one I was like, oh, okay, I can see it, but the second one, you're eating too much into your defense. So, it's so tempting to you during that big chain to set up the combos, and that's what you should do. but don't let him eat into your actual defense too.
Yeah, popping those fancy +8s and +9s in the middle of your board is always a double-edged sword, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll wreck you. Impudent
Okay. Ooh, that garbage is not being kind to Dex. Finding a solution now.
Bowser is keeping up the pressure here.
How tall can you explode? I'll give you a little
Okay, ×6 coming from Dex. Not much else though.
you.
Dex will have to find a little bit more. Bowser is not topped out.
What shall I do to you? Impudent? I'll make you wait.
Well, Dex is indeed selling
Bowser
more.
doing an 8.
How tall?
I didn't like that 8. Well, you also had the second tier clears, so I could get behind Bowser's 8.
Oh no!
Okay, but
I hurt you. I heal you again. That's the pattern.
Yeah, the thing is, when you have a good tier 2, and you know, okay, I'm gonna use that for my next clear, then you can afford to be more reckless on your tier 1. It's
Right,
It's
yeah,
something
I do agree
I
with
do
that.
myself.
yeah, because actually, I think to myself, a combo storm's coming. I'm gonna need to be burning panels anyway. Let's do it. Let's go crazy. And so I do agree with that. And so that's kind of I changed my mind when he jumped up to the side. Do not go for the tornado there, Dex. What the heck? You are on match point and you're going for tornadoes. I respect it. But GG's.
Yeah, that's something I would.
I can respect it. I think.
It's something I would expect more out of Bowser. And Legshot mentioned in the chat that Bowser actually pulled off a tornado. I didn't see it, unfortunately. But yeah, it's definitely Bowser typical for Bowser to go for the big frame tricks.
And Dex didn't. It wasn't like life or death in that situation, but an attack was coming, so he would have had to be quick to recover, and that was it was too much.
It was 5-2 for Bowser, I believe, right? Or was it 5-3?
5. Yeah, it was 2.
It was 2. Okay. And that means that Bowser is going to play against Wassergeist in the semis. But for now we have Legshot versus Deagle. This is going to be an interesting one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh, this is
I think it's going to be. I mean, like their rating is 4 points apart. I think they're going to be really well matched. I think, just a little bit about their play styles. I feel like Legshot could be a little bit more hot or cold, and I feel like Legshot's been playing pretty hot today. So I'm excited to see if he comes out swinging. Deagle can be really solid defensively and just like hold up on a good offense though some days. So I'm hoping that we see some long matches, some high GPM, high octane fights.
Oh, about Bowser, not Wassergeist again. Oh boy, Bowser is not too happy with his next opponent.
Oh no, Bowser seeing Ghost.
Maybe a bad experience from the group stage, but maybe Bowser can turn it around. But for now, Deagle and Legshot.
Mm-hmm.
I can still go on. My way or the highway. Mandarin Flash. Shall I try a bit harder? Here you go.
Yeah, Deagle likes his chains. Legshot likes his combos. So
It does very much look
we have a
like
difference
right
in styles. Not seeing too much at the moment.
now. I mean, even if you focus on combos, you usually do the chains as well, because
Right.
if you don't send enough combos quick enough, your opponent will just keep clearing them, and it's like they never even existed in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So
True, but
yeah.
since he kind of goes, I'd say since he goes for it and he's successful here and there. Ooh, Deagle's trying to figure a little solution. Those shock blocks really got in his way. Whew. Sorry.
Gaze upon my attack.
But yeah, leg shot will surprise you though. It'll be more like a surprise combo storm every here and there that just
I'll show you my power.
takes you off guard and just wipes you out.
Mandarin take. Wind of
Yeah.
poison.
I mean, that can work well in conjunction with smaller chains. You don't need if your offense comes fast enough, you don't really need big chains like times 6 or higher. I think times 5 is the maximum in that case, or times 4 even.
I'll show you my power. Find the
And yeah, if Legshot's offense comes fast enough, then he won't need anything higher than that. Also, I really don't like those 2 shock blocks on Deagle's side.
He's gonna have to find some time to raise his stack and get rid of. Oh, he wanted to go for the 8.
Yep. Died to greed. Didn't even die to the combos.
There's-
He didn't die to the combos up top. He just
What are you
Deagle died to greed.
Hurry it up.
Yeah, it's true.
Take this. Get Bar Lichter. Take this.
7 from Deagle. Yeah, nice. And then we got
Oh.
2 4s with some combos from leg shot. Excuse me. Anyway,
Also gotta mention that was
Deagle did
that was
manage.
a good waste from Deagle there.
This is only a
Mhm.
I'm fine.
And Deagle also did the smart thing and gave himself more panels and pushed up right after his attack. So it looked like Deagle's in general just in a better spot.
Over.
Yep, and that was some really solid offense from Deagle throughout this game. That was well done. Deagle's still trying to find his opener.
Did I scratch myself?
Oh,
Okay,
double towers.
just
Dark
find
Loose?
the solution.
Okay.
There we go.
Deagle is still fine for now.
You are my prisoner. You
I have to stop myself from saying that people are safe, because you are never safe in this game.
True. The number of times I've said, "Buddy was fine. We're fine," but he wasn't.
join me.
Oh no! Leg shot. Leg shot.
Lockout. Ouch.
Take this and this and this. Tricolor order. Tricolor order. Yeah. Not bad. Let's finish this. Be gone. Yeah. Yeah.
Deagle kind of trying to go for just a little quick combo rush at the beginning,
What is this?
but leg shot's able to just kind of eat it up.
Yeah, that really didn't do much. But Deagle in the meantime doesn't look too great.
Be gone. Stop it.
He should be okay. He should be okay.
Be gone.
Oh, okay.
Nice Shogun
Make
there.
the-
Yeah, I was gonna say, just go for the +3, don't bother with the +6, because if there's more offense coming, you might be dead if you're too slow.
Keep it safe and don't worry about mounting an attack when you're an inch from dying. You can always combo. You can always attack later.
We're able to.
Ah,
I think burning those reds was a mistake. Deagle should have just went for the +4 with the yellows. I'm pretty sure he has a time for that. But burning the reds actually burns the bridge towards the +4. So that was a bit unfortunate.
I have it. Okay, fine. Yeah. Scared me a little bit there, though. Okay.
Oh no! Okay. Okay, never mind. I was more upset about Legshot dismantling the Shogun about it than anything else.
Don't say that too loud. Indars might hear.
I think he did. I think he saw.
Oh no.
But I mean, Legshot is alive, so it's not too bad.
Oh, okay. Good save there, Deagle.
Legshot rearranged his panels and tried to go for a mid-air clear, but it turned into a Havoc chain instead.
I missed that. Okay, Deagle. Did you just...
Yellows?
Are we okay?
Reds?
The reds?
Okay, good.
We're good. Wow.
What did Legshot die to? I saw his stack. Saw his stack rising. I'm not sure if he death raised himself, or if it was actual stack raise.
Not sure. I was worried about Deagle. I thought he
Yeah.
wasn't going to make that solution.
Same, actually.
I can take Nilgiri first.
Just goes to show you don't have to live. Just live slightly longer than your opponent.
Mandarin, I'm saved. This is it. This is I can take this. How you like this? I can still go on.
Okay. Deagle chain down. Oof. Lucky that was able to down stack out of that.
Shall I try a bit harder?
Nicely spotted tier 2 from Deagle.
This is hardly a scratch to me.
Okay.
Ouch, ouch. T-photon. Mandarin slap. Find the rhythm. Duard strike. This is hardly a
Okay.
scratch.
Deagle's really trying to keep... Okay, yeah, I really did keep the pressure up.
Yeah, he sent.
It's
wild-
like, because it felt like... Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just saying, like, thinking it felt like a lot of these matches, leg shots in the driver's seat, and then suddenly and Deagle's in trouble, and then suddenly we turn and leg shot lost, and so like yeah, like Deagle, like I said earlier, Deagle couldn't really hold on, and it's impressive.
Oh, that's a very low stack for. Oh, low stack for both sides actually. But Legshot is the one. Well, not anymore. But Legshot seems to be under more pressure than Deagle is.
Yeah, we'll see how things drop when he lets the combo stop. Yep, there it is. Yeah, he stopped out for sure.
Okay. Down stack,
He's
dark
good with
blues,
the dark blues though.
Legshot is still alive. Stop. I'm trying to stop to use the word safe. So I have to swap a little bit. Oh, okay.
Deagle, you could have moved those yellows over. That's
Oh!
fine. You're fine. Oh my god.
That might have been frame. That might have been frame perfect from Deagle.
Yeah, I wasn't. He wasn't even worried. Like it was 100% calculated. That was exactly what he wanted, and he got it. Why were you worried?
I think Deagle kept himself safe with a mid-air swap. And the Shogun, good job.
Mm-hmm.
Deagle really doing an
Redeemed
amazing
himself
job.
in Nindar's eyes.
Did an amazing job with holding on here. But now he has to burn a little bit. Doesn't find too much. Okay, now his next chain. He kept it at ×3. He could have kept chaining, but decides to focus on his defense instead.
Mm-hmm. I don't hate that decision.
Neither do
I
I.
just gotta live.
Wow.
Oh
Okay.
my god. Sure, Deagle. Yeah, that was the solution. Yep.
Whoa. Yeah. We're getting a lot of close calls here from Deagle. But this time, yeah, Deagle is under so much pressure that Legshot, it seems pretty free. Okay, he was free a few moments ago, but he is no more.
Deagle, no, you have the reds. Oh my god, Deagle. he found what I was looking for eventually, but oh my god, did he go the long way for it?
Yeah. Deagle just...
Okay. Oh my god.
The moment I want to say Deagle just refuses to die, he dies. Yay.
I was thinking the same exact thing earlier, and I was worried about the curse. But man, like he really does. Sometimes you cannot get him. You're just gonna have to, I don't know, throw the match and just hope it comes out later. I haven't been really keeping track of like how many like 3-minute games or whatever we've had or anything like that. But I mean I feel like we haven't had too many 3-minute games.
I don't think
And,
so either. Most of them felt rather short, to be honest.
And if you want to say it was 2:58, fine, okay, but it was 3 minutes. And but that's that. That was a great match between those two.
Oh, yeah.
That was very entertaining.
That's I didn't even take care. I didn't even look at the score. What was it? I'm sorry.
I think it was also 5-2.
For who?
5 for Deagle.
5 for Deagle. Okay.
Someone can correct me. Or was it 5-3?
Was it?
Bowser's saying it was 5. Let me look at my replays.
Okay.
It was 5-3. I'm sorry, 5 for Deagle, 3 for Leg
5
Shot.
for Deagle. Okay. Thank you very much. I didn't pay attention to the score at all.
I know it's like you're focusing on talking and everything else, and yeah. So, thank you, Bowser, for giving the correction.
Thank you all. Thank you, Bowser. Thank you, Nico. Thank you, Music. Lava was too entertained. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you not entertained?
I kind of hope I kind of hope our viewers are. Okay, Wassergeist vs Bowser is going to be our next set. Just gonna give them the. So go did they meet up already? No, they have not. I'm just gonna tell them to start their match. We are just gonna jump in immediately.
Just go for it, y'all.
Yo. We are here, so I can start. All set.
Mhm.
Nico, Paulie is commentating with me. That's where he
Yeah.
is.
Oh, I got some Discord messages. He may be asking me about doing the Majin.
Oh, okay.
So I might be doing my Majin a little bit later. But anyway, I'll have to get back to him on that. Hi, Nico.
Yeah, but if it is about Magians, then let's handle that after the tournament.
Sure. So, I have a hard time pinning how I would describe Wassergeist's play style, just because I don't feel like I see him too much. He doesn't go for like crazy tricks. He's just kind of quick, and he's good with a consistent offense. Bowser likes to go for like the fun little tricks here and there.
I mean,
yeah.
you say here and there, but in reality, the frame tricks are basically Bowser's identity.
Yeah, it's a little bit of his calling card. Okay.
I mean,
oh no, Wasser!
He is
quick one.
trying to become more consistent, so Bowser is steadily improving. But what I can see happening is Bowser improving his frame tricks to a point where he can actually rely on them most of the time. He already came this far with stealths, where he can just stealth whenever.
But stealths are a little different from, like, you have a good number of extra frames to kind of mess that up. I feel like those are very consistent on their own versus I feel like I see him go for
Maybe,
like,
but I mean, I can't really speak on that, to be honest, because I don't use them at all.
Oh, I didn't know you didn't use stealths at all.
I
Yeah,
al-
they're actually very consistent. Maybe slightly less consistent than say like an insert, but I would put it in a similar category where like if you had to bet your life on a stealth, like you know, that'd be okay. I think the more correct answer would be like don't get into a situation where you have to stealth to live, but you know, that's
Yeah, that is true for all frame tricks, basically.
true.
If you have to rely on a tornado to live, then you made some poor choices.
Yeah, shouldn't have. Yeah.
Two to one currently.
Okay. And both just kind of poking at each other.
Also trying to
I was
build
just getting a
build
little.
chain, but he is rather low. He was rather low on panels, so raising first might have been the better play. Well, Buster is topped out. Okay, aligned the reds.
Oh, big chain from Bowser. Ooh,
Oh!
missed the insert there. But
Okay, still
good backup strat,
yeah,
Bowser.
got the light blue, got the dark blues either way. Bowser doing his best to keep up the offense. Goes for an 8. Will he get rid of the shock panels? Yes, he does. Good. Quick movements from Buster here.
Yep. He also just kind of bet it all on a stealth actually just a second ago.
Well, if it works, it works.
Right. It was wholly unnecessary. If he had messed it up, then he would have removed his last option for defense. But he got it, and it was he had the big block was popping, so he had time to just manually fix it. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah,
We're tied up.
I didn't exactly like the sequence in the end from Wassergeist. I think there might have been, with a little bit less burning, he might have been able to get to a more accessible clear. But well, it is what it is now.
Right.
Careless of me. I'm not even a threat. This is careless of me. Still okay.
Okay.
Take this. Still okay.
Bowser caught a little low, but should be okay.
Oh!
Bowser's doing a really good job of putting pressure on Bowser.
I was scared for a moment because Wassergeist made a double swap,
Still okay.
but he got the combo in the end.
This is an impenetrable defense. Tanzer and Trombe.
Okay.
This. Take this. Still go on. I'm fine. Tanzer and Trombe. Take this. I'm fine. Still go on. This. Careless of me.
A lot of manual down stacking.
Yeah, too much. Too much down stacking, not enough stop time.
Oh, okay. So they both have given up one quick one. So it feels nice and even in that regard.
Whatever. I'm on it.
Ah, that +6 was misaligned for Wassergeist.
No more missing.
Resulted in a +3 instead.
Whatever.
Oh, Bowser!
Oh,
Okay.
well, you had the fours just right there, and you were like, "Wait, let me go the long way."
Whatever.
Yeah, I saw the same thing.
Bye. Too late to have regrets.
Purple. Cool. So Bowser's fine.
Whatever.
Okay, makes it flat.
Can you keep up with me? Lace ribbon dance. Whatever.
If that was planned, that was impressive. That's impressive. That was a very fast times 5.
No escape. Too late to help her. Impact law.
Okay. A little worried about Vosser, but oh, that little double swap was scary.
No, Bowser had to drop the reds.
Might be better.
Okay, never mind. Got it. Got it in the end.
No escape.
Stealth for the 9.
No. Can you keep up with me? I'll slice you in two.
Keeps up the chains, but where is the clear oranges? Good.
Impact law.
Buster Geist not popped
Bowser.
out anymore. No garbage on top of him. Bowser has to play defense here.
Might be bad, but
Which thankfully he's been playing very solid this time around.
this is just a scratch.
For a moment I thought Bowser would set up the transition with the greens, but he set up a chain instead and he had another solution prepared, so that's good.
Let's end this quick. Gunblade. No more missing.
Yeah, Bowser is certainly trying his best to keep the pressure up, but Buster Geist just keeps clearing.
Slice of you.
Yeah, and he's gonna. Vossergeist isn't gonna sit around, especially if you give him a minute.
Gets in my way.
I think there was a
I was watching Boss.
I think there was a quicker setup at the top with the light blues that would have allowed Bowser to live. I think, yeah, I think he arranged it in a way that cost him 1 or 2 more swaps than necessary, and that is what did him in. I think there I'm almost 90% sure that there was a faster way to do it.
Yeah, it's the little efficiencies. Well, that can be some homework for Bowser if he wants to work on something. Like go through that replay and find out what how could you have done that in 1 or 2 quicker and let 1 or 2 less swaps.
Yeah, sometimes that is exactly what it comes down to. Oh, yeah, those were some unfortunate burns from Bowser. Had he been a little bit more patient and had he set it up a little bit better, then that would have cleared. But not the way he set it up.
Oh, Bowser. Okay, you're okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
I think Vossergeist is like one of the scarier people when if you don't top off Vossergeist
We're
is
top.
gonna make sure you are
Yeah.
topped out for the rest of the match. Like you are going in, it's an uphill battle. So he will take full advantage of any time you slow down. So good games to you both. Vossergeist going to the finals. Bowser going to be fighting it out for 3rd place.
Actually, I'm just noticing something. There is no 3rd place match in the bracket. I think we are still gonna
Oh.
do it. We're still gonna play Bowser vs.
Yeah.
Blackshot, but it's just not gonna show up in the bracket for whatever reason. I guess I missed something in the settings. My apologies.
So you want to do the 3rd place match
Yes,
first?
of course. Blackshot and Bowser is gonna be our 3rd place match. Oh, okay. They already met up. Very good, very good.
Who? No, I'm just taking a peek. Okay. If Bowser had not set up 2 greens in that situation and just did 1, then it would have resulted in a clear. That's a tough thing to see when you have like tiered, layered garbage coming down in different ways. But that would be worth going back and reviewing too, I'd say. In that specific scenario, it didn't actually matter in terms of him living versus not, but there was a more efficient solution.
Yeah, becoming efficient with your solutions and will become more important as you move up in the ranks, because your opponent's offense the pressure on you will increase with the offense your opponent puts out, and so it becomes more and more important to find the fastest possible solution. That takes the least swaps. So that is just
like
something you have to work on at some point.
I think, especially once you hit like diamond, that's the point where you can assume at all points you are topped out. Your opponent's, like you were saying, everyone's offense is to the point where you're not,
Yeah.
you have to be ready for the instant kill if you're not, so you got to do what you can do to survive. Yeah. I don't know why I couldn't put that sentence together, but you all got what I'm saying.
Yeah. Language is hard. I mean, there is also the option to become as fast as core. That will help.
Yeah, that comes with a lot of inconsistency along the way, which can be frustrating.
And take care of your hands when you become so fast. So, because I can't imagine it being too good on yourself.
Yeah, it probably is. I mean, just overall better for consistency and long-term everything to just, be really good at 350 APM instead of at 400 or 450 or 500.
Handle me?
Oh, Pauli and Darius is daring you to top him out.
Take this. Critical
I don't even. Yeah, man, I don't even know what to say. Let's go. He keeps saying, he's like, oh, you're not, you've gotten too good and you're gonna surpass me and all that. And then last time we played, he beat me. So
I think
I'll watch out for you, man.
yeah.
Take time to get serious.
From how much you play with each other, I think you're.
Is that all?
I mean, I don't watch you, but I can imagine that you are pretty even. Would you say
I'd
so?
say so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ratings always fluctuate and all that, but I think he's
Yeah.
such a strategist. If you want to talk to someone about being more efficient and all that, then Indaris is your guy.
Pretty much, yeah. And rating, as we've already discussed, rating doesn't say much.
Right. Okay. So Bowser's looking in a little scary situation, but is safe after everything kind of lands. Try to be scary, Snickless. Whoa, leg shot. What you gonna do? Yeah. Made a bit of a well, didn't have any more options.
Take this. Dimbula Storm. I won't let you escape.
Rather slow start. Okay, here comes the chain.
Bowser ready for it though.
Not yet. Dimbula
We're liking our mid-low stack.
Dimbula Storm.
We sure do.
No one wants to raise up and give themselves a little more to attack with.
I mean, I'm a low stack fan as well.
For you.
Something I have to work on, actually.
It's easy to just say, I've got 4 lines. Stick here. I'll stick around here and, fumble around with a little 4 or 5 combo when you could have pushed up and given yourself a lot more to work with and just fire off a lot more. But
Yeah, or
it's scary
and
because
then there's the situation where you're in, where you're sitting on 3-4 lines, and then the big chain hits you, and then you're stuck down there. That's not good.
right.
Fury first.
Oh, good offense there, Bowser, but it is not enough. It's only combos. And Legshot is going to get rid of said combos.
Bowser's nailing the tornado there. I love that, and it was good. You know, it was a situation where there was no worry of getting topped out in the next little bit. So, go for it. I'm
Yeah, you
always impressed by it.
certainly can go for it in those situations where you're not under threat of dying, and if you miss it, it won't cost you too much. Then you can certainly go for it. And I don't like those combos on Legshot's screen, not at all.
Yeah, they got him real quick. It was you needed to do some major down stacking. Didn't quite get the clear, but okay, Bowser finds another one that works. Oh, it's
That was only one. There's still a combo left.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I was.
Bowser had a couple solutions along the way, but burnt him up.
I'm not sure why, but I was somehow more concerned with Legshot separated garbage than with Bowser's situation.
Yeah, I was watching Bowser intently, and there was a moment where like I thought he'd find it, and I looked back over at Legshot, and then I looked back at Bowser again and was like, "Wait, you haven't cleared the garbage yet? I swore I saw you, make something."
Maybe he used it up on offense instead. But yeah, always keep in mind to clear on time. Don't let it stack up too far, or else you will find yourself buried.
So now we're gonna see if Bowser can cut it off here and snag the win now, or if Legshot's gonna bring us to a game 9. Oh, he was going for the. I know exactly what he was. It's just like a little misswap on Legshot's side. That's unfortunate. Good games. So that puts Bowser at 3rd, Legshot at 4th.
I'm not sure how it's gonna display on challenge afterwards, since there is no third place match. But we know what happened. Bowser is gonna take third place. Congrats, Bowser. And Deagle and Wassergeist is going to be our final set.
They're both in the lobby. They're both at 1607 ranking. They're perfectly matched
okay.
after all this.
Okay, this is that's great actually. So they can start when they're ready.
Has Deagle won an advanced tournament yet?
That is a good question, actually. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Musical could answer that question, or Chaos, but I cannot
Right.
actually.
I don't have the Excel sheets for that. Though I know Chaos doesn't use Excel specifically, but okay. Some towers on Wassergeist, but we're able to downstack and make it work.
Dark Blues.
The Dark Blues.
Looked like a little misswap, but he was under no threat. Okay.
Well, lucky that we weren't topped out entirely for Wassergeist.
And
Okay,
still not,
what do we do with Wasser?
Oh,
That one little 4 combo.
Yeah, that's a 4 Warlock God.
Eradicate them. Annihilating the end is at the apocalypse has begun. Excellent.
Yeah, that looked a little scary for Deagle, but he downstacked in time.
I've been seeing Vosser go for a couple of different little inserts and things like that that have just not been working. So I see why he's kind of getting stalled out in these openings sometimes. I think one thing that I've started to do is just sometimes you have to accept that your timing is just slightly off. You're not getting it, and that's okay. You just need to go more for setups and just act like inserts have been turned off for you and in the settings menu, and you just need to find out other ways to get your stuff to happen.
You can certainly play like this, yeah. Inserts in general are actually a little bit slow because in order to get them to work properly, you have to wait for the panels to pop, and then do the insert. Keyword wait. While you wait for the insert, you can't do anything else.
Right. Yeah, it's better to get away from them if you can. It's
but that
easier said than done. But
yeah, I would say it's another one of those highest of the high play patterns where you try to get away from inserts.
Ooh, wasn't able to get the greens right over for Vosser.
And yeah, using them as long as you're efficient with them, as long as you can hit them consistently, it won't hurt you too much.
Damn, Deagle is on and consistent with his big chains now. And Vosser was caught low stack with that 10 chain, so we're just going to be hanging out for a little bit. I would have let the red chain and then use the other one to be disconnected and actually make the clear, cut the chain, and give Deagle something to work on, but he did the very next rotation, so it's all fine.
Oh, that tier 2 doesn't look too... Never mind. That was great. And he has the greens as follow-up, and... Okay.
And a big well in the center, please. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that tower on the left. Well, he had a +4 in there with the greens, so I think he was banking on that. But in the end, he couldn't make it. There was probably too much in the way.
Good clear there for Vosser.
Okay, big chain Wassergeist.
Calls it up with a good 3.
Now the offense dies down a little bit. Well, it doesn't matter too much, since Deagle is still topped out here.
Like I mentioned, Wassergeist is very good at, you give him a second, he will continue to top you out. He won't sit around and do nothing.
Yeah. Okay, goes for the 8, for the 4. Wassergeist went for the 4 instead of the 8, and well, then burns the panels anyways. Can't say I like moves like that. When you have the option to go for a +8, but then you go for a +4, but then you move, then you go ahead and burn the other side of the potential +8 anyways. Then why didn't you just take the +8?
Right. It may have just been that he didn't quite see it at the time, but I,
mean,
I kind of
yes.
thought the same thing. Like,
I mean, yes, that is the obvious answer, but still.
yeah.
Amazing.
Deagle's in that mode of I just don't want to die, man.
Okay, he's still alive.
Oh.
No commentators curses there. Never mind. Why
It
did
was
I-
me. Sorry.
Why did no? I actually think it was me because I just went ahead and talked about it more. Ugh, I'm sorry. I'll take that one.
He was okay. Yeah, he was doing pretty good to really stay alive. The hard part too is if you can do whatever you want to sit there and stay alive, but if your opponent's gonna sit there and just pile on the garbage, at some point you've got to find a way to also put an offense in there, which okay, Voster guys accidentally did a solve and then it undid or something, but at that point it's just give yourself more panels, go high stack, and use when you burn a bunch of combo garbage and it all falls. That's when I usually say, okay, this is my offense. Monster guys, get it! Oh, we had to clear a bunch and it didn't quite connect. That was frustrating.
Yeah. And that is match point for Deagle. Okay. Buster getting rid of his combos. Deagle attempting to
Deagle's-
go for a bigger chain here. Oh, no! Well, quite a series of miswaps there from Deagle.
But he was gonna have to do a couple transitions quickly in a row from how that garbage really layered on. So that was gonna be tough to live through. Damn, that was a nice opening from Deagle again. Extending the chain. Just a big old 7. I'm impressed how consistent that is. And well, Vostergeist is answering with an 8. Yep, cutting it off there.
Oh no!
Good, I like that.
Never
Oh,
That was supposed. Those yellows from Deagle, that was supposed to be a 5, but he well, completely messed it up, unfortunately.
How tall can you
Vostergeist saying you do not have this yet, man.
I'll give you a little extra.
Nope, don't count Bustergeist out. Never.
Yep.
He didn't become champion several times for nothing.
Right, that's very true.
Oh, yes!
Vostergeist doing a great job leaving himself that. Well, he popped it down, but he had something else. But raised, let himself get a
Deagle?
little bit more of an.
Okay, still got it.
For your punishment. I'll take good care of you. Let's enjoy this to the full.
So this is the
Light
point.
blues. Okay, still got it.
You seem to be worth
Okay. I was gonna say this is the point where once you realize that you've topped out your opponent really well, you don't have to go super aggro with your offense anymore, and you can really focus.
All right.
Oh, we had the second tier. Just All right.
Well, Deagle.
GG's.
GG's. Deagle is our next advanced champion. Congratulations.
Congratulations. That was an excellent final match. That was an excellent tournament in general. Love to see it.
Where is it? What? Leon. And I have to remove it from Memcat now. Yeah, exactly.
Also, thanks. I'm sure maybe it's Musical that's doing the predict. I did one predict and then promptly forgot about it. So I appreciate whoever started doing that.
So that was a 5-3, I'm pretty sure, for Deagle.
Yeah, 3 Vassar, 5 Deagle.
Yeah. Alright, let's end the turn with that. Let's go to the end screen. It says that Bowser... Okay, Bowser has the 1-1, Legend has the 0-1. Well, Deagle is in first place, Wassergeist is in second place, and Bowser is in third place. Congratulations, and thanks to everyone for playing, participating, viewing, watching. Thank you all for making this tournament possible.
Absolutely. Thanks for being here, everyone, and thank you, Lava, for streaming, TOing, and all that, and commentating.
And thank you for being here with me today, Paulie. Thanks for commentating,
Thanks.
and thanks to Kitty as well for the score entry.
And Musical for Twitch stuff.
Exactly.